Hey darlings, today I want to talk about New Year's resolutions for 2022. So a lot of people poo-poo resolutions, and there's a kind of a valid reason. A lot of times they don't work. We might be able to kind of knuckle our way through for maybe like 3 weeks or 3 days or 3 hours, and then we just stop. So I think there's a few different things that we need to do to hopefully make our resolutions stick. And I love doing resolutions anyway because I feel like trying always gets me like slightly closer even if I fail. So the things we can do to make them be more successful are being specific. So being specific helps you know exactly what to do. Because when we say, I want to be healthier, what does that mean? That could mean so many things. Mentally healthier, physically healthier. Are you going to eat a salad every day? Are you going to cut out 1 can of pop a day? Are you going to meditate for 5 minutes a day? Like what does that mean? So having those specifics is helpful. 2, making sure it's trackable. So when you track stuff, it just automatically makes you more likely to have better success at that thing. So like I just said, being specific, if it's like, I'm going to meditate for 5 minutes a day, you can track that. You can track how many minutes a day you meditate. And so if you're keeping track, that can build up some momentum. You can watch your little progress tracker, however you do it. You're like, oh, cool, I'm doing it. Number 3 is having goals that are achievable, not going too crazy. So I have totally done that where I think I am going to do these 10 very big changes right now. And when they're huge like that, we're way more likely to crash and burn. It's so much easier to let things go when you have so much on your plate. So having things that are a little bit smaller, like little bite-sized things, can help. Number 4 is if you can lower the activation energy. So that's the amount of time or effort, I believe, it takes to do a thing. So one of the suggestions I always hear is if you want to learn to play guitar, have your guitar like right there in your living room. So all you have to do is go and pick it up and you can start playing, versus if you have it in its case in, the back of whatever giant closet, it's going to take more effort to go get that thing. And the same thing what they say with gym clothes, like lay your gym clothes out the night before, things like that. Just figure out ways to make things easier. So what are my plans for 2022? So I've decided it's going to be a year of healing, which is vague. So I'm going to have very specific, trackable goals for this. So month 1, I know I want to heal my body. I want to get back into doing the routines that helped me. So I used to be super, super depressed. I thought about unaliving myself all the time. I did self-harm stuff. I was very anxious. I just not a good, happy life. And the things that really helped the most was taking care of my body. Because when I did that, it was easier to start tackling some of those negative thoughts that led to a lot of the down feelings. And so I made sure I got enough sleep, drank enough water, ate healthfully, and exercised. And then did just regular self-care, meditating, journaling, affirmations, all that stuff. And just with life and everything, my self-care has not been so great. And then just not eating as well. I still probably ate better than the standard American diet, but for me, it was not the greatest. And so I know that was starting to affect me, and I was starting to feel a little bit more down. And now things feel a little bit better because I've been doing a little bit more of my self-care. But for the trackable things I'm doing for January, 1, Yoga with Adrienne's Move series. So Yoga with Adrienne, she's on YouTube. She's awesome. Lady who's been teaching yoga for many years, just giving out free yoga videos. I love her and adore her, and she makes me laugh all the time, and just inspiring lady. So I'm going to be doing yoga every day. Normally I'll do yoga kind of every day, but like it'll be like a very little bit, or some days I'll like, I don't have time. So doing dedicated yoga classes every day for January will be very helpful. Number 2, Whole30. So that's where you're basically eating just the stuff you could just get from the earth. So fruits, veggies, nuts, seeds, meat. And you're cutting out pretty much everything that's commonly allergenic or inflammatory. So that will really help kind of reset things, because I was letting a little bit too much sugar sneak in. Normally I was very low sugar, but I started kind of having a little bit more here and there, a little bit more processed carbs, less vegetables. So Whole 30 it is. And then just working on making sure I'm doing my self-care stuff. I do sort of the miracle morning. I always forget. Savers, silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. So I've been trying to make sure to do that every day, and then just doing some maybe stretches or yoga or foam rolling in the evening to kind of wind down and just make sure I'm taking really, really good care of my body. Because, yeah, when I don't take good care of it, it's so much harder to battle the not great thoughts. So I'm looking forward to this year. I'm going to be kind of figuring out each month what that goal is, the trackable thing that I can do towards making sure I'm the healthiest me and that I'm doing just all the self-care that I need. So if you want to join me, please do. And yeah, here's to a hopefully awesome 2022. Okay, bye.